Now here we have a question about factorising. And what factorising is about is basically the opposite of simplifying an equation. And the reason we want to factorise is it helps us find solutions often. Anyway, the first question just simply asks you to factorise this expression. It's not asking you for a solution. So what you need to do to factorise is basically look at this number first. Look at two numbers that multiplied together give you minus 14. And my suggestion would be plus 2 times minus 7, because the other thing you need to do is take the plus 2 and minus 7, and when you add those numbers together it needs to give you that here, minus 5. So that's how you actually find how you start factorising. So all you do then is you've got, because that's just simply x squared, all we do is put x there times, x plus 2 times x minus 7. If you work that the other way, x times x is x squared plus 2x times and minus 7 times x is minus 7x. Adding those together gives us minus 5x, and plus 2 times minus 7 is minus 14. So that works out okay. Now here we're asked to solve an equation. First of all, you know that you can do the same to do two sides of an equation and it will still balance. So you can multiply this by apples if you like. As long as you multiply this side by apples, it will still balance. You obviously, more commonly, you'll do things with numbers there, so you can multiply that whole expression by 2 and that and the 3 by 2 as well, and it will balance. Now the other thing is with fractions, you can do the same to the top and to the bottom and it will still be the same number. So for instance, I'm just going to write this down here. So half. If you multiply the top and bottom by 2, you get 2 over 4. You can multiply the top and bottom by 10, so you get 10 over 20. There's still the same number, so you can do to the top and to the bottom of a number, do the same thing and they'll still be the same number effectively. So we don't change the balance of our equation by doing things to numbers here, top and bottom. So what we need to do here, in common with adding any fractions, is to get a common denominator. So the simplest one we can come up with is 6. So let's put 6 here. So to basically we get 6 there by multiplying the top and the bottom by 2. So this is going to be 2x plus 2. And to get this one to balance again, we need to multiply top and bottom by 3. So we get 3x minus 3 times x minus 2 equals 3. Now we can multiply this whole top by 6 and that will cancel that out as long as we multiply that by 6. So we're basically going to get, and we're going to expand this out as well, so 2x plus 4 plus 3x, and plus 3 times minus 2 is minus 6. And as I say, we're not going to put this over 6 now because we're multiplying the top here by 6, but we're doing the same to this side. So that equals 18. So simplifying that, that becomes 5x plus 4 minus 6 is minus 2 equals 18. Adding 2 to both sides gives us 5x equals 20, and therefore x equals 4, because we've divided both sides by 5. Use the formula method to solve the equation 2x squared plus 3x minus 3 equals 0, giving your solutions correct to 2 decimal places. So at the beginning of the paper, it will actually give you the formula you need to solve quadratic equations, which is what this is. And the formula is x equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now what are the ABCs? A is going to be 2, B is going to be 3, and C is going to be minus 3. So substituting those values in, we get x equals, got plus 3 there, so that goes in there as minus 3, plus or minus the square root of b of plus 3 is 9, minus 4 times 2 is 8, times minus 3 is minus 24. So a minus and a minus gives us a plus all over 2 over 4, 2 times 2 is 4, and that equals minus 3 plus or minus the square root of 33 all over 4, and that is equal to minus 3 plus or minus 5.744 all over 4. So x equals minus 3 plus 5.744 is 2.744 over 4, or minus 3 minus 5.744 is minus 8.744 all over 4. So that equals 0.686 or minus 2.186 to 2 decimal places. X equals 0.69 or minus 2.19.